Okay, I just finished therapy. Um, Everything is starting to there's so many parallels to things. So like what I'm going to be talking about here is so similar to what I'm experiencing with my meditation challenge. Um, I mean, it's all really just a part of healing, awareness. It's just really wild. So, okay. A few things. So first for me, I'm finding I'm really connecting to my child self. So much that like I feel a new like love towards her, appreciation and love. And it's interesting because for the first time I've made my next EP album, or my next EP that I'm going to be releasing in March. The cover is of me as a child holding my favorite stuffed animal. That I know that probably sounds like nothing, but it's really, really a big deal. I'm connecting to that. And so a few things. So I'm recognizing that both with the spiritual journey I'm going through and the therapy and healing that I'm experiencing. So within us, there is two extremes, right? Like there's people say duality, and when you experience trauma, you tend to lean towards one side or the other. So like some people say right brain, left brain. Some people say the masculine, the feminine, or they say the yin, the yang, whatever. You lean towards one of those things, right? So it kind of makes you off balance, but you lean towards one of those parts of you because the trauma is what kind of divided you, is kind of what separated you internally, because you didn't feel safe. So you felt, oh, I shouldn't connect to this because this is why I was abused. All these like limiting beliefs or whatever. So essentially what happens is that we neglect a side of us, right? So in neglecting that other side, we become off balanced. We then create an idea of ourselves that isn't really fully true. So we were like really talking about this today, and I was just like laughing because I'm like, this is literally what I'm experiencing in spirituality, like understanding that true unconditional love for self is to love all of you, both sides. So this EP I did, it's very, very much that. It's very like extreme. Like there's songs that are like really like, there's a couple songs that are very like sad or angry or something, or like that seem kind of like, not, how do I even say sad or angry? They're just very like what people would probably consider being dark, right? And then there are things that are very light and upbeat, which kind of tends to be my theme overall. But what I have found is that the true love comes in not neglecting that dark side. It comes in looking at it, accepting it, not being consumed by it. But you aren't consumed by it if you can just look at it and love it and notice it. And then you can create a union with the other side of you, and bringing that all together. I think like I'm starting to see that in general. I feel like the whole entire world, we are in polarity. We are so polarized right now because I think every single human is living in survival mode. So we've identified with one thing or the other, one extreme or the other. And we're so far divided that I think that human beings, in a sense, maybe we're coming into this world, and maybe we've even chosen certain paths of trauma to teach us that the union has to happen within, so that we can figure out when we've had trauma and it's separated, we can figure out how to bring it together individually within and have that unconditional love, so that we can do that outside of ourselves and help the world around us to have that union. Because right now we're very polarized. So maybe that's part of why some of us have had trauma, is to use it for good, is to bring forth this idea that the answer is never one side or the other. Both sides just are, and that's okay. And you can't resist or reject one side because you're only being consumed by it. And that's not the point. The point is to accept, see it, accept it, love it no matter what. And now we're talking about unconditional love, right? I feel like this vlog is going to end up bleeding with my meditation vlog. They're all just going to come full circle. They're just going to become the same thing. Because that's the answer. All right, I'm done. That's my therapy rant for the day. The things I'm realizing, like EMDR, opposites, right? The whole point is to go this opposite way to bring you into the center. Oh my God, everything is this. I swear, it's so cool.